Deschanel, actually filmed it on Soundstage 50 where we're going right now. If you are a fan of the show, this might look familiar to you.
Dr. Sweet.
What looks very upset.
Oh, when I talked to him, he said the guy died in his arms.
That's with the FBI?
FBI, yeah, we hear about the human remains.
That's him. Right over there.
You alright?
Welcome to Soundstage 50, currently dressed to be an underground subway scene. All of our props from our Edith Head property department that I just pointed out to you guys. The arduous and very long task of art direction. Their job to put everything together exactly. Not again.
Hold on to your babies.
I think we did it, you guys. We survived Earthquake, the big one. That's one of our great big mechanics. No! Don't go chasing waterfalls. Oh no, too much. Too much. Let's get out of here. Woo! Lead the way, Jerry. Give yourself a big round of applause, you guys. You just survived Earthquake, the big one. It's one of our great mechanical effects on the back one. Quite loud. I look like Justin Bieber on a bad day. Let's fix this. Up here, embarrassing. That's a machine, right? So it's going to be very effective. It's going to do exactly what we tell it to do every single time, and it's safe. Bones did it rather successfully, in fact. Take a look at what we just experienced happening on television. Goodness, so much stress. I need a breather, you guys. I know some of you might be on spring break, but I'm going to take you to my lovely little spot. There it is, Amity Island. If that sounds familiar, it's because you've seen Jaws. Don't worry, he's gone. He's dead. He's hanging up right here on the right-hand side. You can take your pictures if you'd like. My good friend George, actually, is the local patrolman in these parts. He's in the water right now. He might come say hi. If you see Bubbles, that's him. George, Tram, George. Now, the cool part of this... Oh, no. I don't have my contacts on, but that's a fin. Yeah, that's a shark fin. And my George is right. All right, George, get out. Get out, George. Don't dance with sharks. Not today. Not today. Do not. All right, let's send all of our good vibes his way. Please, no. No, I know where this is going. I see them. That's ketchup, right? He's dead. He died. No more. No moss. Alright, moment of silence for George, you guys. That was brutal. This is why I don't touch sharks. I never do. Never dance with the shark. Do you? What is happening? Alright, I'm gonna check if there's a number I can call real fast. Just cross your fingers. Oh, this will be over soon. Oh no. Not good. Woo! This shark is on fire! So much fire! I know what you're thinking. Looks super fake, right? I saw you flinch. Uh-huh. It was adorable. His name, by the way, is Bruce, which is the name of Steven Spielberg's lawyer. Don't worry, they're still on good terms today. But on the first day of production, his nickname was Claws, because he sank straight down to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Wah, wah. Ideally, the team built him for freshwater, so when they put him in saltwater, he went crazy.
that's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrated. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working for the people. The shark is not working.
We just waited. The sharks were well enough for a while there. So I really owe the shark a lot.
Now that was also the home of Angela Lansbury's character on Murder, She Wrote for 12 seasons, Cabot Cove. Just one of the great neighborhood sets that we have. In fact, right now we're going to go visit some famous houses and some famous neighborhoods. But first up on our right-hand side, we have the Chicken Ranch. It's a practical set. It's currently featured in About a Boy with Minnie Driver. But other movies like The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas has used it. I said it. I'll say it again. Texas. You saw it coming. I know. But my favorite street is called Colonial Street. Classics like the Hardy Boys and the original Munsters filmed on this street, but you might know it in recent years as Wisteria Lane on the 8-season run of Desperate Housewives. If you're a fan of that show, get those cameras out. We're gonna go visit some of those desperate ladies right now. So first up, on the left-hand side, in about 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, boom, left-hand side, Gabby Solis's house in the cream and white, played by Eva Longoria. And right next door in the purple, Bob and Lee's home from seasons 4 and on. That's the original Munster house as well, 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Hardy Boys in the yellow, Terry Hatchard's house on the show. She played Susan Delfino / Meyer. And of course, Emmy Award-winning Felicity Huffman playing Lynette Scavo in this house, which by the way, there's a tree in the inside of it. Yes, that's right. These are not real homes. Most of these are not practical sets. The only practical set is actually at the very end of this street, Edie Britt's home. After season 1, it burned down, so the producers were kind enough to build her a fully practical set. There it is right there on the right-hand side, currently featured in Growing Up Fisher with J.K. Simmons. And look at that, both ends of Wisteria Lane curved. Make it look like it goes on for forever, right, when you're watching it from home? And you guys know that's not the case. So pretty cool. Not a lot of people get to roll up onto Wisteria Lane every week when it was on the air. This is what everyone else saw.
Next morning, Edie Britt decided to announce her return to Wisteria Lane. Okay, you're not going to believe this, but she's back. Edie, is that really you? You know someone else my age with a body like this? Well, what happened to your tenant? He came into some money and decided to move. He thought, what the heck? Let's move back. When? Oh, you don't know. I have a husband now. Really? Whose? If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor. You thought, what the heck? Let's move back.
So as you guys can tell, very traditional neighborhood, featured on a lot of commercials like the Hidden Valley Ranch Dueling Milkman commercial, because it's very, very safe. But sometimes directors and writers want a more fantastical sets or environment, and Ron Howard was definitely no exception for the Grinch film.
It's challenging because the logistics were challenging. We had 11 stages occupied at one time on the Universal lot. One of them was just for putting Who's into their makeup every day. And so I felt like it was one of those extravaganzas from the 30s or 40s. Sets that were inspired by pictures, brought to life, made functional enough that, you know, shoot on those actors, could climb on them.
Two of the exterior sets of the Grinch film to your right-hand side, 2 million feet of linear styrofoam utilized. And those Who carts, by the way, functioning golf carts furnished to look all Whovillian-like. Now, you guys know they had to deal with the Grinch, but you did not know that they had to deal with a psycho. Yes. Norman Bates from the film Psycho, starring Janet Leigh and Anthony Perkins. These are two of the most famous sets in all of Hollywood, the Bates Motel and the Psycho House.
Ooh, creepy.
Uh-oh. It's my good friend Norman, you guys. He's usually not home around this time. What's up, Norman? Norman lives with his mom. Little FYI, he's a little socially awkward, doesn't like big crowds, so don't stare at him too much. Mom hasn't been feeling too well, but he lives with her because rent's expensive. What can I say? Oh, she's looking a little lifeless, Norman. What you doing? Don't dump your mama in the trunk. Yeah, that looks weird. What? He's awkward because I didn't give him a Christmas gift. What's that? I can't see. Okay, no one brings a knife to my party unless we're making sushi. So let's pull up Beyonce and look to the left. To the left, to the left. Away from Creeper Town, y'all. No, no, no! Away from my trap, sir. Oh, man. Are we good? Are we close? I'm nervous. All right. I think we're good. Anyway, sorry, that was slightly awkward. We're going to the very famous War of the Worlds crash site momentarily. You're going to want to stand up and take pictures, but please stay seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And welcome to the War of the Worlds.